Hey guys, welcome. Today we're going to be working with chair pose, Utkatasana in Sanskrit. So I have my assistants here and I'm going to be walking you through a couple different tips and versions to take in your chair pose. So first version would be to start with your feet hips distance. So Finarati will demonstrate that position and I'm going to have Jen and Ginger have their feet all the way touching, balls of the big toes together, heels separated just about a half an inch to an inch. My meaning for separated the heels a little bit is because then this helps you to get your inner thigh rotation back and down, and you'll see why that comes into play here in a moment. So I'll have these ladies all go ahead and reach their arms up overhead and then sit back into their chair, dropping your hips and lifting the chest. So one thing that can happen in chair position is the lower back can sway. So I'm going to have Jen demonstrate how to do it wrong. Stick your butt out, sway your lower back. Yeah. Okay, so she does it really right, but I'm going to force her to do it wrong. So you can see the sway in the low back. Now I'm going to have her start to just lift her pubic bone up a little bit to engage her low belly. Notice how her lower back got really long and spacious and lengthened here. That's what we want, okay? So see if you can find that spaciousness in the lower back. And then I'm going to have Finarati demonstrate here. So her feet are hips distance because she may have a knee injury or something going on in her hips. This is a really nice version to take if you do have that happening in your body. Now the inner thigh rotation, yeah, there we go. So she just really spiraled her inner thighs back. I'm going to imagine like I was going to tie a rope to her pubic bone right in between her legs, and I was going to pull that rope all the way to the back of the mat. So I'm pulling her inner thighs back, yes. And then as she does that, she'll engage the low belly. This helps to open your lower back to create stability all around your pelvic floor. So now these ladies are working hard here in their chair. I'm going to have you guys imagine that I were to grab your rib cage and sort of pull your ribs up off of your hips. Yes. So the sides of the torso are getting really long and spacious here. Okay. So we've built our base. Now we can work on the upper body. Your outer arms are wrapping in, so the triceps are engaged. Your inner arms are coming back. Now, you're not crunching the shoulders up by the ears, and you're not completely depressing them down the back. You're finding a happy medium in between those two spaces, right? Yeah, very nice. Soften the front ribs in a little, sit back into your heels. So another pointer in this position is you want to be in the heels and not in the toes. So sink the weight into the heels, maybe even lift your toes up just to check and see how that feels for you. Good. Okay, very nice. Set the toes down. Good, and then inhale, come all the way up to standing. Whew. Exhale, hands to your heart center. So that's a long chair hold for these guys. So your options, again, are to have your feet hips distance if you have any sort of a knee or a hip or even a low back thing going on, or your feet together. Once you get up there, check that the weight is in your heels, not in your toes. Find that inner thigh rotation, and then grow from that space. Side body's long, front and back body's long, arms and chest are lifted, okay? Nice job, you guys. We'll see you back here next time.